This is part 5 on how to make ribeye in many different ways. In this part, Panini Press, Muffin, and 2-minute flip Sear. Welcome to my life as a carnivore! For 30 days I was only consuming ribeye, salt and water. I wanted to get a little bit creative and I tried out many different ways to prepare ribeye. Of course, you could do all those ways also with a different kind of steak. So let's see what I came up with. So today I'm gonna make my ribeye in the Panini Press. Yep, it's already heated up. Of course, salt. Have a nice steak here. Nice. Both sides. Oh yeah. And I'm just gonna put that in here. And leave that for a while. But not too long, because I like my meat rare.
I wanna live like rock and roll. I'ma hit the light and take it all. So come on now, I've got it in my brain. I wanna live like rock and roll. Here on stage and rock it all. Bang your head if you can stand this rain.
Beautiful.
I believe we can become undone.
Oh, I like that. I know people like it cross grilled, but I like it that way, and I don't think it would fit the other way around, but I think that's beautiful. Ribeye muffin. I have here a little piece of ribeye because I only want to make one. Just gonna cut it in little pieces. So here's my chopped up ribeye, and I'm just gonna put it in my little food processor. I'm gonna add some salt. Now it's all ground up. We have our muffin sheet. I want to use one of my, well, Halloween cups. It's smaller than the actual muffin thing here. Well, you can also just use regular ones. Of course, you could grease it up with butter, tallow, or whatever, but I just leave it as it is. And the ribeye should have enough fat so it won't be sticky. So I'm just gonna take this. Should have taken off my rings, I know. Just place it nicely in here. I have a little bit left over, so let's do also one like this. And we're ready for the oven. Let's put those in there. And bye-bye for 25 minutes. Yes, I know my oven is really smoking. I need to clean it right after that. 25 minutes. Okay, let's see how they look. now, because of all the fat, you gotta be careful. They're like swimming in fat. Take those out. And I'm just gonna pour the fat in here because I don't do well with rendered fat. So, this is my fat bucket, by the way. So I learned it is better to use one of these. They're more sturdy than those here. Because of course also the meat really gets smaller, as you can see. But here we have our little ribeye muffins. So I'm gonna show you my absolute favorite way how to sear a thick steak. Here I have a beautiful thick ribeye steak. I took it out maybe 2 hours ago, took it out from the fridge and put salt on it. Now I'm just gonna tap it off. So, and look how beautiful that is. Like basically you have here the ribeye, the eye, and all this is the cap. And we all know the cap tastes the best. I'm gonna add salt again, and this time coarse salt. Usually I'll only add it on one side, and when it's in the pan on that side, I add the salt on the other side. So I call this method the 2-minute flip sear. And no, I didn't invented it. I got it from Dan Souza or so from YouTube. So it's such a great, awesome tasting method that I just have to show you. For me, it only works when I really have a thick steak. But this method is great, like when you live in an apartment or in a house like I am, with a really stupid exhaust vent that just everything comes back out here, and it's just fucking ridiculous stupid. I just don't understand. But anyway, so every time I sear my steaks, of course, like a real carnivore does, like heating up the pan like the hottest it gets with some fat in it. Then I put the steak in it. Everywhere smoke like crazy. Almost fire alarm goes on. Anyways, this method I'm gonna show you now will not make a lot of smoke. If you know me, guys, you know I love my steak on the outside like very well seared, like almost burned, like that Maya effect. But on the inside, still raw, like almost raw. Let's see if we can do that. My pan, totally cold. It's not even on yet. Yes, unfortunately, I don't have a gas stove anymore. I have to live with this bad thing. Anyways, here again, pretty thick steak, and my other very old phone, wasn't even mine, with my timer. Yes, we need that. So I'm just gonna put that into the cold pan. Yes, I'm gonna do it like on medium heat, and right away here, start. I call it the 2-minute flip sear. Yes, you guessed it right. We're gonna wait until 2 minutes, then we're gonna flip it. And you know what? It's gonna be ugly. It's not gonna be nice. In the meantime, I put more salt, see, coarse Himalayan pink salt on this side. And as you can hear or not hear, there's no searing going on. Oh yeah, it's getting warm. I can still touch the pan, and we're waiting and waiting. So again, when I will flip this thing, it will be ugly. If you can't stomach it, look away. And now, as I told you, this one didn't even get anything. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Ugh. But you know what? We're gonna wait another 2 minutes. And as you can hear, it's starting. And see here. So actually, already now, this is a really thick. I already go like, I had it on like 4, 6 the highest. I'm going like to 3. Now like really have it on medium heat, no more. And so far no smoke or tiny bit. Also what I can mention here, well you saw it, I didn't put anything in the pan. No fat, nothing. You can do that if you want, but the ribeye has quite a lot of fat, so it's not needed. And even if it wouldn't have that much fat, you wouldn't need it. But you can if you want. And we're getting ready. Yep, fork and plate. Oh, you see this? A little bit. And of course, you don't have to flip it with your hands. You should probably use this next time. Medium heat. Almost 5 minutes in. Smoke test. Tiny bit. And we're getting ready. I don't know if I can do that with just one hand. Oh, I have to like. I'm sorry. But it's starting, huh? And we can see here it's still raw in the middle. And we can see the smoke picked up a little bit. But hey, usually the entire room is full of smoke and I'm like almost coughing. Okay, let's start flipping again. Ooh. And also what I like to do sometimes is like pressing that down a bit. Wow. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2-minute flip. Let's see. Oh, do you see this? Sizzling and drizzling, and look at that color. I like mine to also sear a bit the edges. Actually, what I'm gonna do now, 1 minute is over, I'm gonna turn this off because this is electric and it will stay hot for so much more longer, so this is enough to keep searing it. And yes, I finally remembered at the very end to use this. That's almost hurting me. 12 minutes? Wow. And it's just holding it. For 12 minutes, the 2-minute flip sear. Do you see this? Oh, juice, red. See this? I usually like ripping apart my steaks. Like I like to rip them apart how it's like given. Like I like to rip them apart here and like here. So like those pieces. Yeah, but now I'm gonna cut it so we can see how it looks like. Let's check the other side first. Ooh. Oh! Do you see this? Do you see that? Look at that beautiful fat. Do you see this? Like here, huh? That's like my perfect steak. Honestly, for me, 1 minute too much. But and like juicy. Oh my gosh, do you see that color? I'm so in love with this method. You gotta try this. I mean, of course, if you like your meat more well done, just keep doing it, or then you can even do it with less thick steaks. But this is like, I need this thickness to be able to do it here. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm in absolute love with this method. Thank you, Dan Sousa, for giving me the idea to do it this way. It changed my life, my steak life.
I'm ready for the show. Well, baby, I wanna let you know there isn't anything that can take me down.
If you like what you see, subscribe. If not, just click me away. I'm gonna have some ribeye now. So excited. That sear, it's like a crust. Maillard, that's how we call that effect when it gets browned. And it basically gets caramelized. You can even hear, amazing. To look at, beautiful. The taste, of course, amazing. With still the rawness and the Maillard effect. The feel, like you bite through that crunchiness and then you have the nice juicy fat and then the raw meat here that is tender, and it's and the sound great too. Amazing for all your senses. In my little fruit processor. No, we're not gonna wanna process any food processor. Wow! You gotta see this! Amazing, amazing, amazing! Ah, here we are. I'm in heaven right now.